streaming on YouTube and on Facebook, and so I'm just setting that up now, and so welcome. Here we go, and is it? Yes, I'm live on both. So theoretically you can comment away and say stuff and I will be able to read it. Great. Hello, Exos Chaos, welcome. Right, the Game Jam. A Game Jam is a competition where you have to make a game, and they've given people till tomorrow at 4:30 to make a game about Yorkshire. We're based in Bradford, Impact Gamers, and we're going to enter this basing our game on Bradford itself. So the Game Jam started this morning at 11 AM, but I was out with my kids at a trampoline park. Hello, Aldolfo, if I can say it correctly, welcome. And hopefully you can help me make this game about the wonderful Yorkshire. Anyone can join, and so they say 5 people. It's just me doing this, but all of you on YouTube and Facebook, you can make your own comments and help me make this game. And they just say why Yorkshire's great and why make a game around Yorkshire. So I'm going to be using the software we always use at Impact Gamers, which is Click Team Fusion, and I will start to make a new game. Right, first of all, I'll set up the screen. I don't want to make something in massive resolution, so I think I will make it... I'm going to go quite low resolution. I'm not great at making graphics, and so I'm going to probably make something quite low resolution. Do I risk going down to that size? So resolution is how detailed it's going to be. I'll go there. Right, so it'll look okay-ish. And I'll just set the whole game to run at that. Good, yes. Right, here's my game world, and I need to add things in. Oh yes, Chaotic, of course I remember you and your fantastic games, your rocket games you made. Thanks for joining us on our live stream. You can help me make a game tonight for this Games Jam competition. Yeah, you can use your Bradford knowledge to help me. So things about Bradford I like. There are the water fountains in the town centre. They're pretty amazing. The fact that the old Odeon is going to be made into a new live music venue. Saltaire is beautiful. Let's see if I can grab some pictures up of stuff like this. Saltaire is where all the people with expensive houses live. Here we go. Look at this. This is Saltaire, and it has a river called the Aire which goes through it. And Sir Titus Salt built this place because he wanted the mill workers to have a nice place to live. There's the canal, and there's Salts Mill. There we go. There's Salts Mill, which houses some David Hockney, famous Bradford painter, houses some of his artwork. And yeah, Saltaire is pretty cool because they used to. Oh, what did they make the wool out of? Didn't make the wool out of anything. What did they make? Yeah, they did make the wool. They rather than using sheep, did they use llamas or alpacas? I think it's alpacas. Let's find. How do you write alpaca? There we go. Yep. So they used alpacas to get the wool because I can't remember why. There must be a reason why. Alpaca. Yeah, he got some alpacas. Alpacas were very difficult to weave, but his persistence paid off, and the wool could be transformed into the finest cloth. So I think doing something about Sir Titus Salt, that we can get to do something about alpacas, because I think alpacas are the new unicorns. Alpacas, if you haven't seen them, they're like, yeah, I don't know what to describe them. just like a goat gone wrong or something like that. So I'd quite like to have some alpacas in my game, and I'd quite like to make it so that something else Bradfordian about it, and so I need some advice. So okay, give me advice on a style of game. I'm only making this in the next 4 hours or so, so it needs to be a little bit arcadey, and so I'll start off Yep, I will add in some physics. So I got asked a question, can I make loading and saving levels from other frames? So in Click Team Fusion you can do stuff like that. You can use something called ini files, which are an object that you can use, and you can save data files. But also, if you just make something global, it remembers its details. So if you add something into your game and you just say that it's global, you have to have the full version for this, that global object button there. It means that you can, it will remember details between frame and frame. Right, okay, let's have a look at sort of adding some physics into the game. Physics games are always quite useful because it means that things interact just by themselves. So I've got physics in the world, and I will make this a physical object. Okay, it wants the center point in the center, but it is. And the other thing is I'm going to put this in a group to save time, and I will put it as a qualifier of just being an object. I think obstacles is what I end up calling things. There's something called physical objects and things like that, but obstacles. Obstacle, and add some coding in. New condition: if an obstacle position goes off the bottom of the screen, we will make it stop. And new condition: if an obstacle hits another obstacle, we will also make it stop. And that's enough for the physical world. If I add lots of these things in, just holding control down to copy them lots, then there we go, they will land in the world. So I'm joined briefly by my son. You alright?
Yes.
Good, I'm glad that you are okay. And I'm making a game about Bradford, as you know, for the Game Jam competition. I'm going to use alpacas in it and salt air. Any other ideas? Or are you just going to say good night to me?
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Great. Okay, fine. So, Aldolfo, I'll have to do another tutorial about saving and loading from other frames. But for today, I'm just going to concentrate on this game making competition. So, right. We've got these. I think we could have canal boats. We could be loading up wool onto canal boats with the alpacas interfering, because we've already got that nice sort of stacking mechanism here. So what we will need is to have a canal and a canal boat. So let's add in a canal boat. Obviously it's not a canal boat, it's just a diamond of an active object, but I'll make it a square. But we'll sort that out after. So we have this, and if I make this an object as well, make this obstacle even, then they can all sit on top of that. Great. Good. And those fall in there. Right, okay, I will need probably it to move up and down because it's a boat and it's on water. So maybe we have another qualifier for those things that are on water. So, yeah, I was at the Yorkshire Games Festival, and I was there on the Saturday though. I had commitments on the Sunday, sorry about that. So we will say about water. Right, water, there we go. And if things are part of water, we can, yeah, no, that's fine. We will just use their ultra values. So the values inside them, we will call this wave V. So a new condition that the time at every 100th of a second, we will add to the ultra value wavy 1. And then we'll just have an always set positions of things that are wavy, position, set the Y coordinate. Actually, new condition. If a wavy object does not have a Y value, then we will set that Y value to be its position of the Y coordinate. And then always set the position of the Y coordinate to be whatever it started off as. So get that Y coordinate back. and then plus the sign, or sin, as you have to write, of wavy. And then that means that a sine value is a value that, well, when you plot a sine value on a graph, let's show you, it looks like that classic wave. There we go. Well, that's cosine. There we go. There's the sine one. Goes up and down from 1 to -1. So that's only going to go up and down by 1 or -1. So we'll just times that by, I don't know, 10. Let's have a look at how the waviness works. Oh, got an issue there. That always got activated before that rule. So, did it? Let's have a look. Always set position to be odd value y plus that. Let's just try it again. There you go, yeah. There we go. Up and down on the waves on the canal. Not that canals have waves, just so that you know, because they're just big ponds in a line. So, yeah. So, hi Thomas, I'm making a game for a competition, and it's going to be a game based around Bradford, and I don't know if you know about Saltaire, but we're going to make it about the alpacas in Saltaire. I think we might have the wild boar as well. Bradford had this boar, which is on its logo, of a big pig that ran around causing lots of problems in the, I don't know, 17th century, something like that. I'll have to check again. And the Bradford boar. And it ended up that this lad killed him with a bow and arrow, and someone else tried to get the credit for it, but the lad had cut out his tongue. So the legend of the boar. Don't know. So this is probably not very interesting for everybody else, but around the 14th century, much earlier. Okay, well, we could have the boar's offspring. So Titus Salt was around after the boar. Right. Okay. Now we're going to have to be getting wool. How do I make wool look like wool? Put it in boxes, labeled wool. Put it in. I don't know. Wool look like wool. Do I? Maybe I just make it look like a big ball of wool. Ignore that picture. That doesn't look like a big ball of wool. But let's just make it a grey colour, and we'll sort it out. We'll sort out all these graphics later. Okay, so this is what balls of wool look like. There we go. Now that should mean that they're harder to stack when they go down. Yeah. And also the centre point wasn't in the total centre. There we go. That might help it a bit better. Here we go. There we go. Balls of wool going on the boat, and the boat going along. Let's make the boat go along as well. So let's give it. Well, it's just got a static movement. Let's give it a bouncing ball movement, which allows me to make it travel in a direction. Bouncing ball movement, 8 directions movement. No, don't want that. Don't want that. I want just bouncing ball. Yeah, let's have it moving at start to test the speed, and let's get it moving off this way. Run the frame. Here we go. Ah, interesting. Oh, because it stops because it's an obstacle, and it's made to stop. Right. Okay. Let's have a drink and have a think. So it doesn't need to be an obstacle, does it? No. We can just turn it off from being an obstacle and just make it its own entity. So it's on the water, and a collision, new condition between this collisions with a boat. We could name these things, that would help. Boat and wool. Okay, collision between obstacle and a boat. That needs to stop, but the boat doesn't stop. Right, let's see if this. Now the wool goes on and doesn't travel with it at all. Interesting. Is it because it's not part of the physics world? Is that the issue? I mean, if I make the boat part of the physics world, make it a Let's do that. Physics 8 direction movement. And then just say new condition at the start of the game. This direction, select direction there. Movement, set speed to 10. No, still seems quite bad. Seems to be like I'm dropping a lot of wool there. So what could we try? Okay, there's deceleration. Let's turn that off so it always goes forwards. But it's not always going forwards. And there's a lot of slipping of wool and not keeping it in any space. Right. I might have to give up on that. I'm going to make the background look pretty for a moment, and I'm going to use in your layers you can build up a scenery from the background. So I'm going to put Salts Mill in the background. I'm going to see if there's any free pictures of Salts Mill. Salts Mill images, settings, more no tools, usage rights, labeled for reuse. Which of these can I reuse? The thing about Salts Mill is it's quite tricky. It's quite tricky to get a full shot of it. There we go. There's Salts Mill. Right, let's see if we can get that picture for the moment, and we'll use that. Load that in Photoshop and cut it out. Okie dokes. Oh, I'm making a canal. Let's add a bit more to that. I'm making a canal-based game. What could be? Okay, at the canal, what could be the enemies? There we go. Let's see if anyone can let me know what the enemies can be on that. So, get my picture, cut it to size-ish. Okay, I could probably just copy and paste that actually. It's not a very big picture. There we are. Let's add a background. And let's paste it in. Yes, make it bigger. Yes, put it in. There we go. Right. A canal also needs to have the sides of a canal. So we want to have something called a tiled texture, which means that it can repeat a tiled texture, and we want it to be bricks. Is that the side of a canal? Let's have a look at what a canal side. Let's have a look what a side of a canal looks like. Don't want to travel to canal side. Canal. No, it's just find a picture of a canal. Picture of a canal. So what's the side? That looks like bricks, like concrete. This one looks like concrete. Is that what canals were built out of? Don't know. Anyone was there at the time? Do you want to comment what canals are made out of? What the sides of them are made out of? As a canal. Sure. So that's brick bridge. That's somewhere not in Bradford. Oh, here we go. This is more urban-y. Oh, it's taking ages to load. Right. It's just muddy, concretey stuff. Let's go with concrete. Okay, so let's search for a tiled texture of concrete to make our game. And we'll put that on the canal side. Let's see. We want a grubby one, and we want a free one. So maybe I should add that in. Free. Seamless. Oh, that's pretty good. Can I use it though? Can I use it? Let's find out on the website. Pro designs a number of projects. High concrete. Yep. That one looks good. Is it tileable? I don't know. This might not be a tiled version. No comments. Great. How do I get this? Download. Download. Seems like it should be. Right, let's pop it in. Oh, let's try again. Let's pop it in. And let's choose, it needs to be a quick backdrop so it repeats. Yeah, no, that repeats really well. Very nice. Thank you very much, whoever you are. Do I need to credit you? Well, let's credit you anyway. So let's start a little notepad of all the people who wait a sec. Notepad of credits. Concrete texture is made by this guy. Marlborough. Okay, fantastic. Moving on. We want to stretch it down to something more appropriate. About 120, possibly. Oh, I didn't press apply. 120 and apply. There we go. It's nicer, a bit more grimier. Oh, and also we should get some nice water to be going up and down as well. Right, so there's the side of the canal. Stretch down. We need our level to be much longer, don't we? So, what, 10 times longer? 10 times longer. Okay, so, 10 times longer may be a bit ambitious, but anyway, we'll get it to go down here, and layers. So, I've got these all on the same layer, and what I want to do is put them underneath each other so that we get a 3D effect. Let's pop this here, and this here. So what you can do is you can say that the layer has a X efficient, and the further something away is, the lower this number is going to be. 0 would be something really, really ridiculously far away, like stars. But let's have a look at this and say probably that's at 50%. So that means if we always set the screen to follow scrollings, we always center it on here. When the boat goes along, when it gets halfway, there we go. It should look a little bit 3D because things are moving at different speeds. Okay, we also need to get some murky water as well, don't we? To travel along with the boat, well, the canal boat. So we want something that matches, so I can make lots of little. One big graphic doesn't work very well in Clickteam Fusion, so to have one thing for the water would be a bit of a nightmare. So to have lots of little ones is far better. So do you think there's any Pixabay? Pixabay, please help me out. Pixabay, free stock images. Water, but I would probably want the yeah, probably want an illustration of water. Waves. What do I want to search for? What? Oh, how do I describe canal water? Murky canal water. None of these are appropriate. But oh, that could work. Yeah. All right. So I could use this water and download that, and I will just make it a bit muckier. So there we go. We want to not have the sunlight reflected in it, so let's go to about here, and then if we make this, if we resize it to be twice as big, so let's do in percent, say it's twice as big, we can take this picture, copy it, flip it around. Oh, just flip around one bit of it, and then that means that they will join up perfectly, and it also means that the other bits should join up perfectly. But this is not canal colour. Let's get a nice canal colour. By nice I mean disgusting. And also we probably want this to be in front of the boat to give it a bit of depth. So I just need to cut out this bit. So let's grab that bit there and then add on these bits here. Right. Okay, and just need a bit more waviness in it. Okay, so that's not right. There we go. So we've got join these together. Got this and just that by itself as well. And we want to make it murky, 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 murky. So make it brown, adjust the colour, the hue with the saturation, and not blood-like, brown. Brown, take the saturation. I don't know, do we want it to look more pleasant than that? Let's keep it pleasant. Okay, let's promote some positive imagery of our canals. And make it kind of a greeny colour rather than browny colour. So 170/16. I'll do the same in here. 170/16. Make it visible. Just use saturation. 170/16. Right. Yeah. Great. Okay. Yeah. It's not perfect, but it's much nicer than I could have drawn myself. Right, so we'll save this as let's put on desert waves 0, and I'll save this as waves. I'm saving them as PNG, so they've got see-through bits to them. Waves 1. Right, let's see how. Good. So. You don't need to give credit for pixel-based stuff, so that's all alright. Now, let's have a look. Back in the game, back in the game, back in the game. We want to add an active object, and first of all we'll add wave 0 in actually. Waves, desktop, waves 0, perfect. Open that. This name's not valid. Why? What? Oh, desktop. There we go. Wave 0. Wait, desktop. Wave 0. Thank you very much. Right. Put that in. Put that in. There we go. Oh, we're not on the right. Wait a minute. We need to be on the boat layer. Here we go. Boat layer. There we go. Bit big. So we need to take it down. Width, let's do something easy to work out. It needs to be what, half as high, so what, 300 by 79. And press apply, and press apply, everybody, and press apply. There you go, much better. Okay, and we'll also put it, yeah, that's fine, put a point there, and then get the other active object. Let's get it in waves 1. There we go, and resize that down to 300 as well, so that it is the same size. Apply. Great. I remember to apply it that time. Good. Right. Tell these things that they are water. So I'll select both of them. Get them both, and apply a qualifier. You are going to be water. Good. Right, let's have a quick look, see if they move. Yep, they move. Oh look, my boat's going off. Why's it going that way? No idea. And all the walls falling off again. Right, have to resolve that. Because they go up and down, it needs to go lower. And also we want to put this to the back, order to the back. And have the boat here so that we can get the waves going over the top of it. And let's have a look at this. Yeah, it's kind of okay. Right, let's duplicate this object to add it in. We want them in columns of 20, do we? Let's do that anyway. Duplicate in columns of 20, one row. Okay. Whoa. Aha! Now that is a cool trick for a canal boat, if ever I saw one. There you go. Way! Now that, I think I might add into the game some kind of being able to... we put the llama on the canal boat, and then we have it that the the llama can tip the boat one way or another. Not all that way, because that would be ridiculous. But jumping llamas maybe. This seems good. Right. Okay. So I don't want this. I need to put this as physics static movement. No deceleration, please. Deceleration. Is it 0? Yeah, that's fine. All right. Oh, yeah, we just sunk the boat. Way! Way! Yep, that's got some we got some we got some issues with our canal boat. Let's make it look like a canal boat, seeing as everything else looks beautiful. Right, okay. Let's see what we can do. Canal boat. A barge. That's what they're called. A barge. Let's barge. Thing is, if we're being so tight as salt, we will have to we'll have to get a barge from let's have a look at Sir Titus Salt Barge. Let's have a look at that. See if there's canal. See if there's any images from there. Yeah, you can use that wave effect with a player if you wanted. It's just that sign. Sorry, just answering Aldolfo's question there. Yeah, all it is just that little. You get it to link its y value, and then you just say, always set the y value to be, always set the y position to be whatever the y value was plus the sign times by the difference you want to make. So it's going up and down by 10 pixels, so a difference of 20 pixels doing that. So yes, it could work with a player. Right, okay, let's get back to right, how old is Sir Titus Salt? Go on, Wiki, you tell me. He died 1800s. Okay, so I want to find a canal boat in 1850. Oh, here we go. Great, fantastic. They looked very much like canal boats look. When's this? 1990. Not 1990, 1909, sorry. Narrow boats. Pictures of children living on narrow boats. Narrow boats. Maybe that's the right thing I should search for. Here we go. Narrow boats. Narrow boats. Okay. Right. So, I'm not going to log in. Pinterest, you will not have my details. So, let's have a quick look at narrow boats. See if we can get any images of those narrow boats. Yes, perfect. Okay, right. So let's have a look if any are labelled for reuse. Yep. Okay. Good. That one. Can we get one really side on though? That's it. Side on. Yeah. A lot of time in making things is just time trying to find what you wanted. Maybe we could just draw it. And draw it in the right way. So, yeah, I'm just going to say goodnight to another one of my childs. There's no camera, so you can stand up. So, good night.
Good night.
Hope you sleep well. And for those of you who didn't watch The Greatest Dancer and don't know, is it worth watching?
Yes.
Yes, it's worth watching. And was it a surprise who won?
No.
No? Oh. Shock. Right, okay. Here we go. Great. Fantastic. Here's a narrow boat we will use. Oh, look, it's nice reflection. Maybe we could build some kind of reflection thing in. Or maybe not. Maybe we just concentrate on getting the game to work. So I'm going to use my straighten tool and put it along. Bing. There we go. And let's see if we can cut out and get it. Good old Photoshop elements, being able to. Oh, maybe not good old. Being able to spot areas that match. And right, So enemy artificial intelligence is a question I'm being asked about now. We kind of fake it in lots of ways, so we will use random values to do stuff. But yeah, I kind of know what to do, but there are some much smarter people out there who would tell me I'm not doing it right. So I would yeah, go to YouTube and have a look about different AI, artificial intelligence for enemies. It's pathfinding when they go around an area and work their way work out how to go through a maze rather than just bashing their heads into walls. That's one of the cleverest bits of artificial intelligence. And they're saying that Click Team Fusion 3 will have that built in because it's on 2.5 at the moment. Right, I'm going to just fill in this boat so that it's actually got a base. I should put that layer below. There we go. And I want a bit more. Resize the canvas, not the image. Resize the canvas and make it a bit higher. There we go. And let's make it so the boat's got a bit more. And just to be really picky, let's do the end of it red to match with the red. There we go. Great. And neaten it up. Good. Right. Save that as a narrow boat. Narrow boat. Good, and let's add that into our game. Although the dimensions are completely off what my boat is. It's not too bad, but it's too long. It's too narrow. We'll have to see how it does. It's taking up, you can see the size of the game screen, and you can see that it takes, maybe I'll just enlarge my game screen. I'm going to give in and say that I'll build it at a much higher resolution. So let's go for, yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's go for widescreen and put everything. Oh, now we need to put all these into the right dimensions. Great. Okay. Good. All of our, right, I'm going to need to select all of our, right, what I'm going to do is with these waves, put 2 to the side, and I will lock those in place, and then I'll select all the other waves. How did it delete a locked one? Okay, delete. Right, so select all of the waves. Where's the other waves? Why don't I? There we go. There's the other waves. And select those. Right, and then I can put them back all together. So yeah. And so let's pop this down here. And yeah, I think that's alright. Let's name it front wave. Front wave. And we probably want these waves to be a little bit off compared to the other waves, so that it gives a sort of seasickness kind of effect. So even though these go up and down in time, we probably just want to say that these waves position always set those, but with these position, we just want the, all we need to do, that's what we need to do. We just need to start there. Let's call it wavy again. Wavy. We need to start these values being different, and then they will start. They will start in a different place. So let's start off these at 10. And there'll be a different place through that sine graph, that up and down graph. So let's have a look. Now, good. And they go up far too high. So just need to make it a bit lower. I should know they go 10 pixels is the difference. I'll turn on, yeah, our snaps grid is turned on. So there you go. Oh, we need this one to be lower as well because yes, they match. Right, duplicate them. One row but 20 columns, and duplicate this. One row, 20 columns. Okay. Oh, I just realised that I haven't. It gets properly bashed, doesn't it? I just realised that I haven't told people on Twitter that we are live. So I'm just going to do that. And here we go. So sorry, you just have to wait while I do this. So I need the link. How do I find the link? Where do I find the link? Tell me. Stream options? Set up stream recording? Optional things? Advanced settings? I think I just go to youtube.com, Impact Gamers Bradford, BFD, and then theoretically that should be it. It should, there we go, live now, perfect. YouTube.com. Oh, look, there's me. Impact. There we go, talking to myself. So, sorry, forgot to share my Game Jam live stream. Feel free to help me make a game based around Yorkshire. Spell that correctly, because that'd be embarrassing if I don't. Sorry, I forgot to share my Game Jam stream. Feel free to tweet. And done. Okay, good. Right. There we go. I can feel happier that I've done that now. So, right. I've got my wall. I've got that. I need to get these llamas, and I need to get this boat to not tip up so much. And also, I need the gravity point to be in the centre. Yeah, there we go. That would have been problematic. Here we go. So, okay. Yep. Definitely not how it should be. If your canal boat's doing that, then please seek help. I'm just going to add some trees in the background, and I say this is one of the things that you shouldn't do, but I'm on such a tight time scale. I say don't make the game look beautiful to start off, because then you won't actually bother with the gameplay. But I'm going to trees, tiled, texture. Let's have a look. Yeah, no, actual trees. I want trees. So it's called parallaxing when something scrolls. So free parallax trees. And I would get someone else to do it. Ooh, these are pretty, but it's almost what I want. Go on. Let's find it. Is this free to use? Let's it's a very high detailed picture of some trees with a house in the way, but let's Photoshop the house out and use those lovely trees. So let's get that in. New, copy, file, new. Nah! I'm fighting my computer. Come on, file, new, image from clipboard. Thank you. Okay. Right, let's choose an area of the picture that is similar to that tree. That tree looks similar to no other trees. Oh, let's do that tree. That tree, bigger. Let's try and erase this tree from existence. This house, sorry, not the tree. We want the tree. We want the tree. No houses, please. It's much bigger. Much bigger. So, bye bye house. Getting there. Right, that tree looks similar to that bit there, maybe. Bit of gap there. Nearly done, nearly done. Get rid of the rest of the tree. Add that tree in. Oops. Right, so let's add that bit there. Get rid of that. Okay, right. That, I think, is the best I'll do. And it's really dark in that bit of the picture. Let's get rid of that bit of the picture. And let's get this bit of the picture over to here. So it can repeat. And let's just feather it away. So feathering is when it's like fluffy edges. So let's do that. Get rid of that bit. And we need these to match in, so we probably need to get rid of that bit there and then add this bit in here. So let's use the plaster, the beauty spot tool, whatever it's called. Go on, think. What's that? It's not what I was expecting. Go on, try now. Yeah, will do. Right, okay. And let's try and get rid of the sky. We don't need no sky. Perfect, right. There we go. We've got some background for our game. Adolfo, if you want to ask me questions, the best thing to do is to head over to impactgamers.net, which is our website, and click on contact, and then you can ask me how to do the more complicated stuff. But I'm not a genius, so I might not know all the answers to all your questions, but I might be able to point you in the right place. Be good. Right, let's hope that this is a nice tiling texture of trees. Try saying that 3 times fast. I'll try saying the word fast. I failed to do that. Right, there we go. And file, save as. Let's just show it on the desktop. Nice and messy. We don't have long trees. Let's add 0. Let's add 0 to everything. And let's add it as a quick backdrop so we can have a repeating pattern. It's called a motif. And let's get trees. Why have I got so much junk? Because I saved it on desktop because I don't have some tree. Did I save it on desktop? What's happening? Photoshop, what have you done? Where are you? Are you still saving it? What is happening? See if we can find the trees. No, no trees. No trees. No trees. What's happened? Broken the world. Oh, it's gone orange. What does that mean? It means it's thinking about something. Oh, there we go. Right, it's finished. How big is this picture? Oh, massive. Yeah, massive. Okay, right. That might have been a slight issue. 10 times too big. Right, there you go. Better. Yes, happy with that. Right. Let's save this so you don't break my computer. Trees, 0. Okay. Okay. Right. Now, let's add them in. Trees. Yeah, hello trees. Right. Now this, I want to be on layer. The trees are going to be on this layer, aren't they? With Salts Mill moving the same speed as that. Yeah, great. So Roberts Park. That's, oh, look at that, and the colouring is completely off. Don't worry, I like it. It's more colourful. We'll make everything more colourful. Okay. So there we go. Salts Mill's now been. Okay, put you back. I have to make Salts Mill bigger. Alright, so here we go. We now have a canal boat with some trees in the background as it thinks about it. Let's see if we can move along. Nope, 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 nope. Having none of it. Well, we'll make another object that the camera follows. As amusing as it always is to have that throw. So let's just set this to be 8 directions that I can control, and always let's center the window position in frame on that dude. Right now, if we run the application, there we go. Got the trees. Ah, I've left some fuzz on the top of the trees. Need to remove the fuzz. There we go. Shaped. Oh no, that's better. Alright, save that again. Concentrating too much. It's where time runs out, isn't it? It's like when you're watching an episode of The Apprentice and they spend all that time at the beginning discussing who's going to buy what rather than actually going and doing it. Right, and then you know they're going to fail. But hopefully not. Hopefully I can sort out these trees and still complete the project by a sensible hour. And what's time currently? 9:30. So had just about an hour on this. And there we go. We've got the trees. We've got the canal. Sort of looks a little bit jerky when it moves, but it'll do. Right, yeah. Oh yeah. So the website address is let me just impactgamers.net is our website address. Oh, if I can spell it properly. There we go. Right. Let's carry on. So the canal boat needs to be self-righting somewhere. Oh, we need some llamas, alpacas. So Pixabay. Let's see if we can get some alpacas. Let's just check that everything is running smoothly. Right, alpacas. Alpaca, there we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, look, there's a side view of an alpaca. There's a little alpaca. Yeah, they're pretty good, those alpacas. Yeah, go on. Lots of alpacas here. Oh, there you go. I think just the next part of this video, I'll just show pictures of alpacas. I think it'd be far more popular than any game making. Oops, sorry, as I throw things across. Still interesting what the enemies could be in this canal thing, apart from just the fact of alpacas tipping over things. But the alpacas should be sorting things out. So let's have a look. Right, anyway, I think I was scrolling through alpacas without actually seriously looking at which ones are the right shape. I need them side profile and looking stupid. Or cute. Cute is the right term, isn't it? Too thin. Brilliant, just so cool. But there's an alpaca. Right, that's pretty good. That alpaca and that alpaca. Let's get this dude here. It just makes me laugh. I am signed up, but I'm also not a robot. So there you go. Oops. Oh, what bridges? That's a bridge. That's a bridge. That's a bridge. That's a bridge. Yeah, I'm totally not a robot. Okay, so let's shove that in here and let's cut away the sides. Good old Photoshop. Yep. Right. So lost the bottom of his legs, but I might be able to just draw those in. Okay. Did you see that? It selected everything nicely until everything nicely until everything nicely until have to cut. Yeah, that's it. Right, cut him out the other way. Come out. Come out. Right. Okie dokes. So there's our alpaca. Oh, turn the feathering off. Don't want that now. Right. Now I want to get rid of all this grass, so maybe his neck could be... Okay, I need to not spend too much time on these pictures. I need to get on with things properly. There we go. So, okay, so let's see if I can use this stamp tool and kind of recreate some of his legs. What their legs? How'd their legs go down? Where's that silhouette of an alpaca? Are they just straight? They just get thinner and then hooves. Right. So still laughing at alpacas. Need to get rid of this grass. Right, okay, well maybe these alpacas. Where's the hooves? Split hooves. Right. Alpaca profile. Let's see if I can get any hooves off anyone. Anyone got any good websites to get alpaca hooves? Here we go. Tiny pictures. Right, okay, we'll have to leave it for the moment. I've been poorly this week and I am not feeling great for staying up late, so we might finish a lot earlier than anticipated with this games making. Right, okay, there's the alpaca. It's almost the right size in terms of height and width, so alpaca, let's add the 0 just because it's cool. It means I can add another one. And go back to the very messy desktop. Let's add him in. Alpaca. Let's open him up. Alpaca. Right, shrink him down. Put the gravity spot in the middle. It's a mutant alpaca attacking! Salter! Let's shrink him down. Oh, we're still on the tree layer. Right. Go back. Let's lock these so I don't accidentally start doing things with them. Alright, and why did I just put this? In the locked layer. Fantastic, Adam. Skills. Right. Okay, now you, Mr. Alpaco, Mr. Alpaca, can be a obstacle. Okay, let's have a quick look. Yep, you have no movement. So let's sort that out. Let's make you a physical object. Here we go. Yay! Ooh! Oh, it's all going to go wrong. How come you're floating in midair? What's happening here? Alpaca being that. Are we the gravity point still alright? Oh, because collision between. Oh yeah, obstacle and boat. Here's an obstacle. It should just stop. It should just work. Should just work, but it doesn't. So what happens? We had 2 alpacas. Oh, there we go. Bye, alpaca. See, I think this is almost. I think we could just leave it like this. There we go, and then the canal boat sinks. What? Bye, canal boat. Oh, off it goes. I don't think I'll be able to catch up with it. No, that's really gone. That's gone. Yep, gone up. I don't know. That's probably in Huddersfield now. Okay, well that is the moment there. That's the 9:39. You know, if you haven't watched that boat explode, it's all downhill. Anyway, if you've seen that, it's all downhill. Right, so let's position the alpacas. Right, but let's make them a bit more dense, which makes them heavier. Right, let's make them more dense than the wool. Yeah, both more dense. There we go. Already supporting. Oh, clipped in the head. Oh, right. We need to sort out this boat. What's its issue? It's what type of movement does it have? Static. And why doesn't it fall? Why doesn't it? It doesn't fall because we've got that blooming always set the Y coordinate, so it's just storing up energy more and more and more and more and more. Ah, yeah, well, let's turn gravity off for it and see how that behaves now. Probably less stupidly now. There we go. It's more what you'd expect from a from a boat. Great. Nice. And off it goes. Bye boat. Yeah, it's more of what I'd expect. Oh, I need to move the wall down a few. It started to show a few white pixels. Not that it's important, but I'll forget if I don't do it now. Let's just make it lower. Make the wall lower. Where's the midpoint? Somewhere ridiculously far away. There. Great. Okay, well, it's not going to show any white bits now. There we go. So, 2 alpacas. Alright, we probably want Sir Titus Salt as well. Do you think we could get anyone who looks like Sir Titus Salt? Are the pictures of Sir Titus Salt copyright? I don't know. Let's have a quick look. Oh, my computer probably not doing too well streaming on 2 different things and Photoshop. Let's close all these. Nope. Nope. Don't save any of them. Nope. Right. Sir Titus Salt. Images. Right. Tools. Usage rights. Labeled freeze. What to do? Okay. So, can I find a picture of a bearded man that could represent Sir Titus? Beard. Got quite long beards. There, was it? No glasses. Well, there we go. It's a great picture, but not the same style as everything else. So, any bearded men letting me reuse that picture? We could do a young Sir Titus, couldn't we? Rather than the old white-haired Santa Claus style one. Like, there we go. That's that could be a young Sir Titus. Although, do we have these in colour? Do you have these in colour? What's the guy who made this? Raw Pixel. Oh, so many pictures. So many pictures. Can we search his stuff? Can we search? Popular? This guy with beard? Are you popular? No. When will I make another live video? Is asked. We were going to have another Impact Gamers Live coming up, probably in May time. But we'll do some more tutorial videos in the meantime. Anyway, this is stupid. This is stupid. I just want a picture of Sir Titus Salt, and this guy could be. There we go. He can be it. That's fine. Although I probably suit. Guy in a suit. Yeah, guy in a suit with a banana. That's exactly what I wanted. I just want a full shot of a guy in a suit that can pretend to be Sir Titus Salt. Or some elephants dressed as Santa. That's either of those. Oh, there he is! My word. It's a modern day miracle. Well, not really. But anyway, let's get that guy a download. Right. I just need the rest of his body, don't I? So, and also, ideally not a tie. Oh. Bearded man, businessman, walking. Oh, look! There he is, reading the business thing. This guy is, is there any more of him? What is he labelled? Beard business. Beard business. We want someone to look like Sir Titus Salt. Beard business. Beard busyness. There he is. There he is with his laptop. There he is looking proud. There he is shaking the hand. Oh, happy shaking the hand, sad shaking the hand. There he is confused about what we're talking. Oh, more of the body, but I just want a full. There he is walking. It was up. This man is in all the photos. He is the beardy businessman. Yes, that's probably marketed. That's probably the same guy. Right, okay. So, just put him behind a box. There we go. Let's just cut him out anyway. We're getting cut out. Alright, what at this point is I needed a Bradfordian accent, because unfortunately, even though Bradford's my home city, it's not where I grew up, so I don't have the accent, and it's probably offensive if I just try it. So I want him to start shouting orders at the llamas moving the canal boat things. Do you know what? I'm going to be so tired and just talking drivel during this live stream, so just apologise for that now. So okie dokes. A modern day Sir Titus, there he is, with a bit of a haircut because I didn't manage to cut around him properly. No, that's needs a bit more. Needs a bit more of his hair to be human. Right. Delete that. Right. Doing a game jam where you have to make games in a limited time is so much better with a team. I tell you what, doing it solo, I'm really missing the Impact Gamers team to encourage me and also be able to fetch cups of tea or whatever. No, just to encourage me. I do miss. I'd get the tea. I would get the tea if you were here, guys. So yeah, right. Beard. It's a great name. Let's just leave it at that. Beard. Beard Zero. Beard Zero. I don't know why I spent so much time doing that. So let's add him in. Beard Zero. Beard Zero. Beard Zero. Beard Zero. Now, oh, it's got. Do you see that line? I left a little bit of line there. Right. Save you again, Beard. We could call you Beard 1, but no, it's going to be Beard 0. Beard 0, overwrite. Yes, overwrite. Yes. For no interlacing. So, let's pop them in. So, Titus, Salt, Beard 0. I think it's just that big, just popping up that size. Beautiful, beautiful beard. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just have him that big in front of all the stuff. So yeah. Do you know what? Let's add him as a separate layer. Let's have a whole Sir Titus Salt layer. And then for this layer we just need to, you know, I said everything needs to be less than 1. Well, make it more than 1 for its layer coefficients. It will travel faster, so let's just, there we go. So this guy moves. Okay, to kind of get a 3D effect. There we go. Right, well, a bit of a disaster with the boat. Sorry, Sir Titus, you've just lost your boat. So it floats upside down. There we go. Floating the distance. Ah, I quite like that. Llama Express. Right, so we need to really concentrate on some mechanics of this game, as in making the game kind of work. So you're going to control the llamas and be able to steady the boat by making them jump up and down. But that's not working very well, excuse me. So, let's make the llamas, alpacas, sorry. Let's make the alpacas stay within a section of the boat. So, if the boat, now, what, this boat, physics static shift. Let's extend these rotations. Let's turn on all the options to make it hopefully run smoother. So, yep. Apart from the alpaca, why What's the deal with you alpacas? Why are you not landing on the boat? You're in the boat, which you shouldn't be. Right. It's getting better, but we're not having that kind of friction of things sticking to other things when they move. So we're going to have to kind of cheat with that. So you, sir, need to be a different alpaca. I'm sorry, we need to have 2 alpacas. I'll clone you, and if we flip this round so that we have movement. So let's just start doing some controls. So if we press left arrow or if we press right arrow. So if we press left arrow, we want this alpaca to let's apply a force, and the force can be like 30 and the angle can be 90 directly up, and then this one. So that force is not budging those alpacas. I was tapping the buttons and nothing happened, so let's up it. So here we go. Let's see what happens with the alpacas now. Nothing's happening with the alpacas. Let's try a different button. Is it because I'm using it for the movement of the other things? No, those alpacas are... Oh, they're not water, are they? No. They've got a qualifier. Right. I'm going to have to apply a lot of force to this alpaca. Right. Ooh, it's a magic flying alpaca. Right. I think I needed to apply an impulse. That was my issue. So, movement, physics, I want to apply an impulse. There we go. That would have solved it. 30. I just chose the wrong thing. A force is like applying a rocket to it, and an impulse is more like applying a push. So let's have a look at this. Okay, more of an impulse. Impulses are much stronger, so I was a bit wary about upping it. But let's see, and let's go back to left and right. Left and right. Here we go. There you go. Whee! So we want to always put this in the front. That'll mean that the water. So we now need to position the alpacas so that they stay on the boat. This is a bit boring aspect of the game's making. Is just to keep on fiddling with things, so that you just get things just right. And this is probably why people edit their videos down and don't stream a whole game jam. But anyway, there you go. It's getting there. Right, so left arrow, they apply an impulse. Right, so new condition. If this guy collides with the boat, this guy collides with the boat. So this guy collides with the boat. We want the boat to have a angular impulse, possibly. And we want to do it on his speed. This could be really bad, but it might work. So let's try it. Oh yeah, but this one needs to clockwise. Clockwise is a negative thing, and so this one needs to be negative. We need to times that by -1. Right. It's not seeming like a collision. Something was happening there, wasn't it? So, timesing this by a ridiculous number to see if we get anything happen. And the reality is, if you times anything by a ridiculous number, you expect something ridiculous to happen. So Oh, well, he stayed on top of it a bit longer. So, collision between that and that. Apply impulse, and nothing happened. That is such a disappointment. Oh, right, okay, so like, I tell you what, maybe you should just fast forward in the video until I've fixed this bit, and I'll just say I haven't fixed rotation yet. So what you can do is you can just fast forward. There you go. You can just fast forward till I have, and I will use that as a wonderful point to go and get something to drink and something to eat. So thank you for those who are watching, but you will have 1 minute for an interval. Well, for those of you who thought nothing was happening, I'm suddenly back. So, hello. I've now got sustenance. So, a banana for slow release energy, an orange to help with my cold symptoms, and a pan of chocolate because it's got chocolate in it. So, I'm just now going to try and fix some rotation on this game that I'm making. The canal boat overbalances far too easily, so I'm going to try and sort it out so that the alpacas can help balance it more. Okay, so I'm going to get on with that, and I'll probably get on with that a little bit quietly, and then I will change this, and then you can know that you can carry on watching and it'll be interesting again. And just hear me eat food as well, which I'm sure in some sort of like places in London you can pay to go to a theatre to listen to people eat food. So just feel cultured as you sit there. Angular deceleration seems to be helping. What's the boat gone? Oh, I'm sure the boat's not meant to do that. So let's say new condition. These alpacas need to be part of a group. Let's put them in a group. Animals. What animal is that? I'm not sure. It's quite hard for you to see, but it's looks like a weird dragon. So new condition. If an animal hits a boat, oh wait a minute. Yeah, if it hits the boat or if it's overlapping. Add in an or, so that either of those things. Oh, wait a minute. Right then, we want the angle to be whatever the boat's angle is. Will that work? So look. So as the boat tips. Yeah. Yeah, so that works a bit. So now we want them to stay on. Need to stay on. Stay on the boat. Right, so let's try and always position, set the x coordinate, the horizontal position, to be whatever the boat's position. X coordinate is plus about 300. How long's the boat? 1.5 for the boat. Yeah, the boat is about 700. That's fine. And always set this one to be whatever the boat is minus 300. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely making for. Although when it gets to a certain point, really, oops. Yeah, it's almost getting there. I'm gonna start my banana while I have a think. Oh, and I haven't saved it. Oh my word! I could have lost it all. Need a better name than Saltaire Alpaca. But alpaca it for you. Alpaca your boat. Alpaca the barge. Alpaca the narrowboat. Alpaca it. Let's just call it alpaca it. Don't think you get. At this time, I'm not going to get a name any better than that. Sorry, I'm eating and talking. So, so there is an aspect that the alpacas fall off the boat. So, if they're not overlapping, let's start counting. So, if we use an alterable value, let's use C. Maybe we can use A. Yeah, we can use A because they're not water, so they're not going up and down. So if the alpaca, oh, interesting. Interesting. If we take off this water stuff for the boat, it'll probably solve everything. It's probably the fact that the Y position is being set. Yeah, bye. Okay, new condition. When the boat hits the floor, it stops. Right. That's almost solving it, but it's not got the things that we wanted to do. So, right, I need it to still rotate, don't I? How about if it's connected with a joint? If it's connected with a joint, like a pin in with something, and that something goes along. Why did he jump then? Didn't even press anything. Whole game's gone crazy. So, if I get a pin and put it in, oh, wrong layer. If I get the pin back out, if I put the pin in the boat on this layer, right, and then I connect this to another active object. This could work. This might work if I have a lovely, nice, solid object that this is pinned to. Okay, and then the solid object can move just normally. It wasn't much of a pinning, was it? So only the two most uppermost. It doesn't seem very pinned, does it? So we don't need that rule anymore about leaving the play area. And is that alpaca never going to come back? No, I think that alpaca's now in space. So let's have a quick look. If I move this off, off, off. Right. Well, if this is physics, yeah, definitely connected now. Good, right, okay. So if I make that physics platform movement, oh, put them all back, put them back, put them back, put them back. So if I make that physics platform movement, okay, and just say that when it tries to leave the bottom, that it can't. Okay, so I go with that. There we go. Good, that's working. So what I need to do is make this bigger. Not that big. This higher. Ah, right, yeah. The issue is that platform movement needs to have the center point at the bottom for it to actually work out collisions properly. So let's do that, and that, and that. There we go. Oh, we've got a rogue wave. Ooh. Okay. Oh yes, it's nearly working now. But why won't they stand on it? Can we change density? If they can change their density so that they affect the boat less. Collision between the boat. Or maybe it's just the fact that the boat just needs to be more dense. If the boat is more dense, let's set the acceleration lower and the density higher. Oh, I'll tell you what, we can make this water, can't we? Make this water, and then that might work. Water. Although it's not working, is it? It's going crazy. Why is that doing that? Oh, because he's pushed through the floor. Okay, can you be a physics static object? Can you be a physics static object with no gravity and huge density? It's working a bit better for the llamas standing on it. Okay, let's set the llamas to stand a bit closer. That might help the whole situation. So, still shaking so much, isn't it? Right. Let's put it back on platform movement. Let's turn off it being water. Let's have a quick look. Right, let's follow that connector. Let's follow that. So what did I write there? Oh dear. Connector. This is funny. This is why people don't watch live stream. Hey Ben, glad for you to join me. I am pretty tired making this game. I'm trying to make some games where llamas help a canal boat move along, and I should have had you come around because I'm totally whacked and tired, wiggly whacked. Right, so I've got 2 llamas, I've got a boat, I've got this thing, and I need to spell connector correctly, and then I need to get it to follow it. So follow, stop. So always center the display on this connector. And that guy there, that's the modern day Titus salt, that is. Right, okay. Here we go. And we're slowly getting to where we need to be. Slowly, like that did impact. I don't know why the llamas, there we go. Maybe I just need a separate item for the llamas to stand on. I'll do that. I'll get a separate item for the llamas to stand on and just do it that way, because it's acting really bizarrely. I was expecting the llamas just to stand on the boat, but no. Let's clear that, and let's set this, and let's set the center point to be the center, and let's call this holding place, maybe holding place, and some always position. Make this position on the boat. Always set the angle to be whatever the boat's angle is. Boat's angle. Sorry, there it is. And just check that works. Yep, good, right. So that follows that, and then just say a new condition: if any of the llamas collide with another object, collide with the holding thing, then they stop. See how this works. Better, it works better. Okay, so and let's get this holding place to be physics with no gravity, no density, or maybe a ridiculous density. Very huge test. Oops, too large. Can't cope. Too large, can't cope. There you go. So now... Oh, well, that was impressive. Let's watch that happen again. And... I think that density caused some problems there. So, physics, static movement. I don't know what happened. Oh, no, it just sank the boat. Well, that's not meant to happen. Let's try it again. What's happening there? And that's just... That's because of this, is it? If I change it to being just static... Yeah. Something strange is happening. Right. Let's make it invisible for the moment. Right. So these... It's a flying llama. Right. I need to get rid of that diamond in the background. I can't get rid of the diamond in the background. Where's the diamond from? From one of the layers. Layer 2? Layer 1? That's just... It's locked somewhere. Oh dear. Right, that's layer 4. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, definitely layer 1. Right, so let's see if I can... How weird. Can't actually get that diamond to disappear. So it's just there. It's just... Oh, it's all locked. Ah, not paying any attention. There we go. Right. There we go. Lock it again. Lock it. Right. Let's try this again. 2 llamas on a boat. The boat can move. Llamas can jump ridiculously high. I need some more gravity for these llamas. Gravity scale. Let's up the gravity scale for these. Although, because they're standing on the boat, is that gonna... Yeah, it's gonna make them pretty heavy. Yeah, I think those llamas are slightly too heavy. So, drop down the gravity scale. Slightly better jumping. How come... Oh, there you go. He's getting caught on something. Getting caught on the... on this old thing. Right. There is an issue, isn't there? Why one llama stands the right way on it and the other one doesn't. Let's get rid of that. Let's try this. Yeah, a bit happy with that. Great. So the llamas aren't hitting the boat or overlapping the boat as often. So let's change it to that. So let's change it to that. Right. We need to sort out these. got this slight issue of this other llama. Oh, that's a dead llama. Dead llama in the water. Dead llama in the water. So I think we need to say new condition if the llamas I think we need to probably not say that they're obstacles. Treat them differently to the obstacles. I'm going to have to finish this game soon. That's why people do game jams in the daytime and sleep at night time. Right. There's some serious issues to do with rotation. Why? Yeah. Why are you having trouble rotating, mate? Put the wall there. Like he falls asleep and wakes up. Falls asleep, wakes up. So, well, let's just say a new rule there. A new rule is that if they hit each other, they stop, and the wall stops. Maybe I should have just made a platform game. Platform games just work. Physics games have some very odd quirks to them. Right, I'm going to sort out these. Oh dear, get rid of these angular impulses. Alright, so those angular impulses were doing something. There was some balancing happening. What? It's not hitting that block, is it? That block doesn't have any issues. It can't be hitting that block. Right. Well, do you know what? I think I will just end this live stream, make you not suffer as much, and I will, yeah. So I've decided to have a break and, oops, nad, and come back later. Right, there we go. So I will, yes, I think I'll just speak to myself rather than you guys for a bit and sort this out, and then stream again once things are getting a bit further along. So yes, thank you for listening, and yep, I will end the stream there. Just need to turn things off.